What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Today we're continuing on with our crazy event challenge. What we're doing in this series is we are playing through the game in a Valheim speedrun fashion, where I use all the speedrun strats trying to beat the game. However, there is a huge twist, and that twist is that chat is able to control my world modifiers and add additional challenges to the playthrough. How this works is any donation done via the donation link below, you can get a link to it by doing !donate. There's an explanation in the pinned comment, but it's streamlabs.com/NickRawcliffe/tip. Any donation via that link adds to the bar at the bottom of the screen. Every $10 on the bar, it triggers a vote for all of chat, regardless of if you donated or not, to vote on what world modifiers to turn on and off. And every $100 on the bar, chat gets to vote on an additional challenge, which right now is club only. So we're going to jump into it and continue. These are our current world modifiers. Because of the club only challenge being active, I think chat has decided to be nice, because most of our world modifiers are set to normal right now, but fire hazards are on. So that's where we're at right now with that. But yeah, like I said, we are still on club only, so definitely still a pretty crazy challenge underway. In the run, we've killed the first two bosses. We've found Bone Master's location. We've found Yugloth's location. We've got everything we need to summon Yugloth, but unfortunately, we just died on entry to another island and have been sent back to a different one with nothing. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get back here. So we need to figure out gathering mats that will allow us to make another boat, all whilst only using the club as our weapon. Nine, what's up, bro? Have fun with the games. Thank you. It's actually been super fun doing this so far. Oh shit. Skelly's chasing me. Let's get a club, eh? Going to work? Well, good luck with work, bro. Hopefully it's not too shit. Yeah, so we might have to use a troll or something to smash some copper or something like that, so we can maybe make a pickaxe or something. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. I'm not going to stream tomorrow, so we can definitely play some games. That's the plan. Need to chill a bit anyway. All right, we have a weapon. Our only weapon. Oh, shit. Loads of them came out of the woodworks all of a sudden. Yeah, being stuck on an island that's basically just plains, swamp, black forest, mountain is going to be a little bit of a nightmare to get out of in club only, but we'll get there. Not impossible. I wanted to get my print seeds command on my clipboard. Alright. It's going to be a lot of deaths probably. Getting back to the island. You know, I wonder if we could get back to this island. It looks closer. And it looks like it could be connected. We need to scout and figure out exactly what we do have access to on this island, because we're obviously very limited right now. In fact, I think I'm actually going to use this ability to help whilst we need to do a lot of running away. Alright, we can use a club as well. That's technically allowed. Sorry, a torch, because it's classed as a club. We discussed that. Chat decided on that. Okay. Probably make a couple of them, I guess. We can do fires. I'd rather approach planes from the coast if I'm really struggling, rather than be hugging the side of a mountain, because when it comes to planes, like areas where two biomes cross are like a real big pain in the ass for avoiding mosquitoes. I don't think there's anything I can do with these yet, but let's take that for now. We've not seen a troll. So maybe we could use a berserker to mine stuff. Ooh, this is actually... we really need this. Take that off my hotbar so I don't accidentally use it. Yeah, I want that fine wood. He's wet, so he needs to dry off for this to have its full effect. Okay. I'm fighting this goblin because he's guarding this fine wood, which we want. Come on, bro. Come on, attack. At least we've got pretty good stamina because of the cloudberries. All right. All right, let me just check that everything's all good with the stream and stuff. Nice. Looks good. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned at first because in Restream it was displaying the wrong thumbnail. But everything looks Gucci. All right. Let's get this fine wood. If we can add this fine wood to the fine wood we already have. Oh my god, what is happening right now? Why are they just running over here, dude? That sucks. We'll have enough for another portal anyway. We already put our first portal down. How are we going to do this? Buyers are probably going to have to get involved here. Super fucking annoying that they're all wet. There you go, perfect. We could. Try and get him to fight some other mobs, maybe. Oh, I didn't resume the timer. What am I doing? Do. Got no mobs trying to help us. Oh, that deer helped. There we go. Hitting to kill a deer would be useful too. Oh my god, I just ran out of stamina. Nice, that's good. Now we can get a little bit of meat going. We're gradually getting our gear and stuff up. Being stranded on this island, only been able to use clubs. With all our gear trapped on the other island. Definitely going to be interesting getting out of this sticky situation. Okay. Very good. I'm probably going to want to keep making clubs at this point, honestly. So we have got some copper here. So the question is, because basically, chat, we need to be able to find a way to make a bed with limited resources. If this plains leads us to a fueling camp, that's going to be the best bet. Oh, there's one. If there's a tanning rack on this fueling camp, then we can destroy it to get the leather. So then we'll be able to make another raft. And we can just farm killing grey dwarfs a little bit to get the additional resin. And then we're saved. We can sail back to our stuff. But we needed this anyway. We needed this extra fine wood anyway. So that's really good. It's kind of working out nice. Might be a bit of shenanigans getting in and out of this camp, of course, but that's always the case. Mistlands there is kind of interesting. Why is Valheim so addicting? True. There's definitely something special. Just makes it nice and sticky. Ooh, I do see tanning racks close to the edge. Perfect. So we don't need to get a troll or anything to do any mining. Do need some wood though. I'm going to move back a little bit. I don't want to attract unwanted attention yet. Okay. I think we're doing really good here considering our gear sort of mostly like reset to nothing by being put on this island. I was thinking like if we don't find a tanning rack, we'd have to find a berserker or something and kite it to that copper to mine it for us so we can make a bronze axe, and that would just a bronze pickaxe, which would just take ages, because then we could farm scrap piles for leather. That would be the other way out. So far, anyway. But this is our best option now. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. Frank Valera, I appreciate that. Okay. What? Why can't I deconstruct it? How is it missing requirements? What? Oh, I'm so dead. What? Why didn't it let me deconstruct it? The workbench looked close enough. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the workbench wasn't close enough. But it looked like it was. Because if it isn't close enough, then I really don't know what's happening. They might have changed something. How many worlds have you created, do you think? I don't know. A lot. Probably. Almost certainly thousands. There's over 600 videos on my channel. 99% of them are just Valheim content. A huge percentage of them are Valheim speedrun attempts and speedruns. And the vast majority of my videos and you know, I create several seeds for, so it's comfortably thousands. I don't know the exact number. How many seeds are there? For all intents and purposes, it's essentially infinite. It's not actually infinite, because infinite is a very difficult thing to do in computer science. But it's an extremely large number. Someone in chat will be able to tell you the exact number that understands sort of computer science of it. But it's a very large number. Is there one seed you can remember? Or that was your favorite? Oh, now we do have a troll. That's interesting. That could have been useful earlier. I used to have... There used to be a seed that used to be like the best set seed. Speedrun seed. That is not objectively the best because there's never been enough people doing the research to find the best seed. The way that the best quote-unquote seeds get found in randomly generated games is actually via automation and AI and stuff, and no one's ever tried to do that with Valheim. So we've never had the quote-unquote best seed, but there used to be a seed that was the best known seed by speedrunners. Oh, it wasn't even touching on my screen yet. That was a little weird. Or did I get speared from the side? I might have got speared from the side. Yeah, that seed was the best known seed. And I used to know that off by heart from speedrunning it. But, you know, seeds get ruined periodically with Valheim updates. They do things that slightly change the world generation. Relatively often, sort of more often than is said in the patch notes, essentially. There's always like minute things that affect seed generation. So the same seed will often be very different across patches. Or maybe not very different, but a little different. There's also certain things that are like always random. For example, in any set seed inside dungeons, is always random still. So yeah, that was a seed that I used to know off by heart, and I guess you would say was my favorite seed before. But that seed is not as good as it used to be since they've added the Mistlands and the Ashlands. So no one's ever really found a good replacement yet. Did you see the Valheim without walking video? It's wild. No, someone mentioned it in the chat though yesterday or the other day. What's up, Crazy Lady? Thanks for the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, thank you. Wonder if my life would be different if I picked a different seed as my main seed. Well, I think I might know what happened with this deconstruction, because since a few patches ago I had a similar situation with this. I think they would change something that now means I essentially can't be holding shift or something like that when I press the button. One thing that I think would be a massive quality of life change for planes is if the mosquitoes attacked the goblins. Well, we don't have much gear, but yeah, I do need to get that stuff back. But we need to deconstruct the tanning rack to get the leather so we can sail back to our other island where our gear is trapped on. Because as part of this challenge that we've got where chat can like add different challenges and stuff, I'm making myself stay on the same seed, whereas like on a speedrun usually I would just like reset if we had bad RNG or if something unfortunate happened that cost loads of time. I would just like reset. I'm making myself play it out. So right now we actually died on the coast of the plains over there, and that's where all actual stuff is. We need to get our stuff back from there. I'm gonna try dodging into it. Of course, you cunts. Well, we might as well just die at this point. Lose the aggro. Well, I wonder if a kick is enough to kill one. It'd be super hard to time right. I'm going to try it. I did hit him, but it's still not enough damage. We'll just have to make a torch if we want to kill mosquitoes. What's up, Diablo? Just get into the Mistlands. Any quick tips? I would focus on magic as soon as possible now. Starting to go for both the Frost Staff and the Staff of Embers and your Protection Staff as soon as possible when you get access to them in the Mistlands is now totally worth it, because they're coming super clutch in the Ashlands. So that would become my top priority when entering the Mistlands now, because getting those skills leveled up before you get to the Ashlands makes a massive difference. That would be my quick tip for Mistlands. What would be your seed preferences, for example, of Iron Lord's Mountainous? I mean, for a speedrun, you just want every boss on the same island. That used to be possible when there was 5 bosses. Probably not anymore. What are the current challenges? All right, so I'm going to briefly explain what is going on to make it clear to anyone just stopping by. If you do exclamation how, you'll get a more in-depth explanation. That's just a highlight from the stream the other day. But currently, the current active challenge is club only. So I'm trying to do a speed run, except we're not resetting. We're playing out the same seed no matter what, right? And chat currently has active club only. So I have to also only use a club as or anything classed as a club by the game as a weapon, right? Those are the main things of what's going on right now. Fire hazards are also turned on, right? But here's what's going on with the event overall. We've got a donation bar at the bottom of the screen, right? Every time someone donates, it adds to the bar. It doesn't matter how much they donate, how little or how much, it adds to the bar, right? Every $10 increment on the bar triggers a poll in the chat. It happens on every platform, on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and anyone can vote in the chat. It doesn't matter if you donated or not, so it makes no difference whether you're able to donate or not. Everyone gets to take part. And at the $10 increment polls, what happens is chat votes on what world modifiers you turn on and off. So for example, you can vote on turning no map on. So I don't have a map. You can vote on putting the combat difficulty onto max. You can nerf the drop rate by 50%. You can turn portals off. You can turn fire hazards on or off. You can put the maximum raid rate on, which is double. And you can do maximum death penalty. And every time one of those polls happen, you get to vote whether you turn something on or off or not. So basically, if someone does no map for the next one, if chat votes on no map for the next one, for example, if they vote for it again, they will then turn it off. That's how it works. I explain what would happen for each vote when every poll is triggered. Then, at every $100 increment, chat gets to vote on what is the current active challenge. So, the current active challenge is club only. At the next $100 increment, which we're actually really close to, we're at $480. So, if we hit 500 or more, you would trigger a $100 poll to change the current active challenge. And the challenges that you guys can activate are invert my A and D keys. Oh shit. No sleeping. Club only. Vegan character. No repairs. Invert mouse. Use controller. So, every $100 increment, chat votes on that. Again, anyone can vote. Doesn't matter if they donate or not. It applies to absolutely everybody. But the challenge modifier just changes a modifier. You can't activate all different ones at once. So basically, for the next one, if everyone voted for challenge modifier again, it will keep it on. But if someone votes for use controller instead, I would have to use a controller. But I would no longer have to use just clubs. That's how it works. This is a disaster. And yeah, like I said, currently just fire hazards are on. All of the world mod stuff is set to normal at the minute. Thanks for the look, Fuzzy Bear. I appreciate that. What's up, Amber? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. I did manage to change it to game. We're actually really close to being able to get back to our stuff on the other island. I just need to get past these mosquitoes. We're in a tough spot right now because we died without a spawn on the coast of this island. Which that means we're now stranded on this island without anything.
Let's get you going tonight, Nick. Any chance for a buff? Not a nerf as you're in your undies. Drop rate increase maybe.
Maybe. I mean, right now, it's up to you guys. If you guys would like to be able to do positive world modifiers, then we can. Right now, there is what fire hazards is on. Technically, that could be turned off. But thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate that. Thanks so much for supporting the content and keeping the dream alive. Right, so I'll trigger this poll for now. If you guys decide you want to add other things to the poll, we can discuss that. All right. But here we go. Here's the poll that has been triggered by the chat. Exclamation vote space map if you want to enable no map. Exclamation vote space combat if you want to put the combat on max difficulty. Exclamation vote space drop if you want to put the drop rate to 50%. Exclamation vote space portals if you want to disable portals. Exclamation vote space fire if you want to turn off fire hazards. That's the only positive option right now if people wanted that. Exclamation vote space raids if you want to increase the raid rate to double. Exclamation vote space penalty for maximum death penalty. We're just gonna have to go for hits. You've got 1 minute to vote, chat, so don't wait. The vote poll doesn't stay up forever. You got 1 minute to vote. I'll go for it one more time. Exclamation vote space map to disable the map. Exclamation vote space combat to double the difficulty. Exclamation vote space drop to nerf the drop rates. Exclamation vote space portals to disable portals. Exclamation vote space fire to disable the fire hazards. Again, like I said, that's the only positive option right now. If you guys want more positive options, we can talk about it and you guys can sort of give suggestions. I don't know, we might have to do it in a separate kind of poll. Exclamation vote space raids to double the raid rate, and exclamation vote space penalty to give it maximum death penalty. Got 30 seconds. If I guess what we could do is we could maybe create a separate poll for positive or negative effects. And instead of just like doubling the length of this poll by adding all the positive ones, we could maybe just make a separate poll. And when a poll gets triggered, we could just have chat decide on if you want a positive or negative poll. We could even create another poll where you guys get to vote of it if you want it to be positive or negative. If that's what you guys would rather. All right, the votes are closed. All right. Complete. What won? Fire was the most voted option. So you guys want to turn off fire hazards. So again, chat wanted to be super helpful again, which is nice. Thank you. All right, well, let's do it then. Let's turn that off. So how do we feel about it then? Because there's been a couple of people asking for positive effects. But right now, you can turn negative effects off when they're active. But once this is done, there are no negative effects. It's to turn off. So any votes now only make it harder, right? Unless we get to the $100 threshold and the active challenge can be changed to, like, you know, something. Depending on the situation, the exact active challenge can be easier or harder, right? I would say the hardest ones are invert controller and invert A and D and the mouse and the club only. But a lot of the others might not be that bad. Maybe the donor could choose if it's positive or negative effect. I don't like that idea because I like that the donors just trigger the events, but everyone, it's like more democratic that everyone else gets to choose. But we could have it so that you're voting on positive or negative ones. And by what that would mean is you're voting to turn positive or negative ones on or off. So like if people voted positive and positive won, then you would just be voting to turn on or off the positive ones. So that means that they could turn off something useful or turn it on. Same for if the negative ones won, you could vote to turn negative ones off. The problem is I don't want it to be like, I'm not trying to paywall content, if you know what I mean. It's better that people that can't afford to donate get an equal say, but it's the donors that just keep the action going. If that makes sense. Voting isn't necessarily democratic, but I like the interaction with chat. I guess it's worth to say. Cringe. That does make sense. Yeah. We can always add or change things. Okay, well, the Deskito is not here. So that's nice. I want to put this stuff here real quick. Oh, wait, let me eat one of those things first. Let me do this as well. So now we've got Giga Stamina. we don't have enough wood. And it looks like the wood from the workbench that was there is despawned. Damn, that's annoying. All right, let me just test this. Yeah, it is. They did this thing ages ago where now you used to be able, this is such a weird detail. And it's funny that it's got us sort of in this little bit of a death cycle. Now, you can't, my deconstruct key is E, right? I used to be able to sprint and deconstruct. As of a few patches ago, you can't sprint and deconstruct because you're holding shift, so you're like holding a different button. But it never used to work like that. So I always forget that they changed it because it never used to be the case. What if we only vote for positive or negative and the actual mod is randomly chosen? Hang on, let me start this again. What if we only vote for positive or negative and the actual mod is randomly chosen within the positive pool? Okay, that's interesting. Some of these ideas may not be like immediately like doable right at this moment in time, and some of them we can change during it. You're all good, Welsh. It's alright, I was kind of joking, Reet. Not a big deal. I appreciate that, mate. Do I use auto run? Sometimes. It depends. I usually use auto run if I'm sort of AFKing a little bit, if I'm like doing something in another window, or if like a common speedrun strat, right, to use print seeds to check if there's something nearby that's useful. I'll almost always use auto run so that I'm still moving and I'm like doing this command whilst moving like that. So yeah, sometimes. All right, we moved all our stuff pretty close, so that's actually nice. Should be out of here very soon. Hopefully the same Desquito isn't just sitting on our corpse on the other island. That would really suck. Maybe we'll try and like veer off to one side and get a bed down before heading directly to the bed there. I just realized something just happened here, right? Secondary attack for me is middle mouse, right? And I just zoomed and it did a secondary attack. And it's rare that that happens, right? But when it used to happen, I always assumed it was like my old garbage mouse. But I have a new mouse and there's no shot that happened. Like I know it's like my middle mouse button never doesn't accidentally press on this new mouse. So now wondering if that's just a bug. I might actually ask someone at Iron Gate about that. Because that's interesting. I always assumed it was because the mouse wheel on my old mouse was fucked. But I didn't want to get a new mouse. And then when... you know, I think it was like one of the clicks or something finally shit the bed. Can't remember what it was, but it like properly finished breaking recently. So I had to replace it. I might put a bed down here as well so I don't have to deal with the swamp again. Just whilst we focus up on getting out. Wait, is it actually nighttime? It might be. I think it is getting there, isn't it? Or is it morning? Fucking hell. That's so annoying. Do not destroy that bed, you piece of shit. I'm logging. So he doesn't destroy the bed. It'll give him an extra AI cycle to have to destroy it. Oh my god, that was so close. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. This motherfucker. Where you going? We need to kill this guy because he's going to destroy our bed. We decided yesterday that anything that the game says levels up the club stat is a club. So this is our club. When we only have level 1 club option, a torch is actually better than a level 1 club. By quite a bit. Level 3 club though, it's actually still better. Valheim speedrunning greater than the Paris Olympics. I wouldn't even know, not watched any. All I've seen is that image of the surfer that's like freeze framed in midair doing the thumbs up. Right, we need some grey dwarves. We need a little bit more wood. We need a grey dwarves to get some resin and then we're out of here. Doo-doo-doo. Trade-offs we need. Get resin. Nice. We have enough. Let's go. Get me the F out of here. Ooh, fish. Two trollfish. Damn. That's kind of good. All right. I'm going to veer off to the side here. A little. Guys, thank you so much for all the donations. Actually, we're only one $10 donation away from triggering another challenge modifier vote. So, just as a reminder, how the event works, we're going to do this right now just because I'm sailing, so I think it's a good time, good opportunity to remind people. I don't want to spam people too much. But we're doing a special event right now where I'm basically just Speedrun Valheim, except I'm making myself stick to one world and I'm not doing any resets, right? However, the twist is, you can see we've got a donation bar at the bottom of the screen that shows how many donations we've got. And every $10 increment on the bar triggers a vote in the chat where you guys get to vote on turning certain world modifiers on or off. You have to use the donation link that you get by doing !donate. It's in the pinned comment at the top of chat, or you can view it in the description on YouTube. But you have to use that donation link, so make sure you donate by doing !donate. Just use the Streamlabs link, that's the one. The $10 increments, polls, you get to vote on turning no map on or off, putting max combat on or to normal, nerfing the drop rate or putting it back to normal, turning portals on or off, turning fire hazards on or off, putting max raids on or off, max death penalty on or off. Currently, we have no active modifiers. Everything's back to normal because people have been trying to help me get out of this admittedly sticky situation that we're in right now. Oh, we were actually veering off to one side already to avoid this swamp. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep going over here. However, at every $100 modifier, you can see right now at the top left of the screen, it says active challenge club only. It means regardless of what's going on, I can only use a club as my weapon. And you can change the current active challenge. At every $100 increment, it triggers a vote in the chat. And the choices are, you can invert my A and D keys. You can ban me from sleeping in game. You can make me only use a club. You can make me have to be a vegan character, so we can't use any meat or leather items. And you can ban me from repairing items. You can invert my mouse or make me use a controller. If we hit the $1,000 goal, I'm going to do a stream where I speedrun, but it'll be on a live server, and I will drop the password for that server in the chat, and anyone will be able to join the speedrun and help or hinder along the way of me trying to speedrun the game. That is what we're going to do if we hit the $1,000 goal. Can you ban Nick from sleeping IRL? Nah. not yet. That would have to be more than a $100 increment, I think. I mean, now, like, people just do streams where they won't stop streaming so long as people are donating or whatever. But they'd still just sleep on stream, don't they? I know you found Bomas and Yak. Have you found any other boss locations since yesterday? No. No. Not yet. But things are going pretty good, all things considered, I would say. Oh, there is actually a black forest further to the right. I didn't notice that when we actually died here yesterday. That should have been the move. Pulling up on the plains is always kind of risky in a speedrun, but the only reason it's like extra dodgy for us is that we currently have the club only challenge activated, because usually we just shoot the Desquito anyway. Honestly, I should probably in this swamp, once we've got our stuff back, try and find some abominations and just make a root harness so that Desquitos won't be as much of a problem. Okay. Okay. Nice. Very safe landing. We want our mats back, so do this. We can do this. Do a cheeky sleep, and then we try and get our stuff back. I have found Bomas's location. And we do have the 10-withered bone to summon him. What I'm going to do right now, chat, is place some of this stuff here. Because We have a full inventory already. So I mean, when I loot this thing, we want to be able to be quick about it. Ah, fuck. Typical. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. We're back in business. Right then. What the hell? Foggy!
A man can dream, can't he? Keep the dream alive.
True. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Zinthong. Thanks for supporting the content and keeping the dream alive, bud. I really appreciate that. You know what that means, chat? It's time for another vote. So, do exclamation vote space map if you want to turn my map off. Do exclamation vote space combat if you want to double the combat difficulty. Do exclamation vote space drop if you want to nerf the drop rates by 50%. Do exclamation vote space portals to disable portals. Do exclamation vote space fire if you want to turn fire hazards on. Do exclamation vote space raids to double the raid rate. Do exclamation vote space penalty for maximum death penalty. Ooh, probably don't need that many. Think. All right, one more time. Try. You got 1 minute to vote. Exclamation vote space map to disable my map. Exclamation vote space combat to double the combat difficulty. Exclamation vote space drop to nerf the drop rates. Exclamation vote space portals to disable portals. Exclamation vote space fire to enable fire hazards. And exclamation vote space raids to double the raid rate. Exclamation vote space penalty for maximum death penalty. Maximum death penalty is in the lead right now, which is going to be super funny because it's going to add major complications to the run. But I wouldn't not be mad about it. It'd definitely be interesting content. All right. We want at least this, but we need to clear up a little bit of extra space and stuff. All right, the votes are in. What is it that won? Maximum death penalty. Here we go. The dual personality disorder of chat between trying to help and trying to make it completely insane. This is going to be a funny one, chat, because what happens to maximum death penalty is your entire inventory and skills get deleted every time you die. So basically, I really, really need to try and not to die. It's going to dramatically affect the length of the run. Also, Zenthorn made us hit our $500 milestone. So that triggers another challenge modifier poll. So now, do exclamation vote space invert if you want me to invert my A and D keys. Do exclamation vote space sleep if you want to ban my character from sleeping. Exclamation vote space club if you want to keep it at the current one, which is club only mode. Exclamation vote space vegan if you want to make it so my character has to be a vegan. Exclamation vote space repairs to ban repairs. And exclamation vote space mouse to invert my mouse. Exclamation vote space controller to make it so that I have to use a controller, which by the way I have never used, so that could also be pretty insane. I think this is good, what we've got our current loot situation. With that. Oh, something we could do, considering we've got that extra stuff on us right now, is do a level 2 repair. Right, 50 seconds chat. Exclamation vote space invert to invert A and D. Exclamation vote space sleep to ban sleeping. Exclamation vote space club for club only. Exclamation vote space vegan to make it so I have to have a vegan character. Exclamation vote space repairs to ban repairs. Exclamation vote space mouse to make me invert my mouse. Exclamation vote space controller to make me use a controller. And it looks like we got plenty split vote between sleeping and vegan character. Alright. We're going to leave this as it is for now. We're going to go. 3 seconds left to vote. This is the big one, chat. And what won? Poll resulted in a tie between sleep and vegan. You know what that means, chat? It means we go again. We go again until you guys make your mind up. Exclamation vote space invert if you want me to invert my A and D keys. Exclamation vote space sleep if you want to ban my character from sleeping. Exclamation vote space club if you want to keep up the club only action. Exclamation vote space vegan if you want to make it so I have a vegan character. Exclamation vote space repairs to ban repairs. Exclamation vote space mouse to invert the mouse. And exclamation vote space controller to make me use a controller. Get those votes in. Got 1 minute, 20 seconds. Don't leave it till the last minute. If there's something you want, get it in there. The tiebreaker. We'll keep going and keep the current challenge. There's not enough votes for an individual thing. Vegan is taking the lead. I love this. The voting's getting a lot more competitive now in the chat. $50 seconds. Get your votes in, chat. Okay. I want to find an abomination. That's what I want. 17 seconds. Oh, it's coming up close between controller and vegan now. Oh, it's over. Is it another tie? Man, it might be another tie. A tie between vegan and controller. All right, guys, you got to make your mind up. We go again. Exclamation vote space invert if you want me to invert my A and D keys. Exclamation vote space sleep if you want to stop my character from sleeping. Exclamation vote space club to continue club only mode. Exclamation vote space vegan to make it so I have a vegan character. Exclamation vote space repairs to ban a character from repairing. Exclamation vote space mouse to invert the mouse. Exclamation vote space controller to make me use a controller. Controller is now taking the lead. I gotta say, I have never used a controller in this game. I almost never use controllers in video games. It will be hilarious. Get your votes in. Got 1 minute. 32 watching and 13 likes. Seriously, chat? True. Make sure you smash the like button. That's the way to help for free. Why have we just not seen an abomination in this run? Seems bugged, kinda. Right, 50 seconds. Vegan and controller are still the leading ones, but controller is ahead with 7 votes and vegan has 4 votes. Looks like there's going to be a clear winner this time around. Well, gonna have to go further in, I guess. Five seconds, the controller is still ahead. It looks like I'm gonna be using a controller, chat. This is gonna be kind of hilarious. I'm probably just gonna insta die. I don't even know how to do anything. All right. Looks like it won. Oh my god. Here we go. What won? Controller. All right. You know what that means? This is gonna be the biggest like PC gamer meme ever, because I am gonna be terrible. I don't even know the buttons. This is gonna be pretty funny. All right. Let me just go to the menu real quick. Might want to drop your inventory real quick so when you insta die there's something left. True. Don't forget death penalty is on max now. Oh shit, yeah, true. Max death penalty. Okay. Hello, Valheim? I turned my controller on. Do I need to reset the game with a controller? Or something? Oh, gamepad is not enabled. Okay, here we go. Maybe I can't do the key bindings, yeah. Any tips from any controller players? Okay, so we've got rotate and block on the left trigger. Alternative placement and run. Whoa, that's weird. On LB. Crouch is on the left stick. Hotbar is the D-pad. Zoom in view. Okay. Play / attack, left trigger, deconstruct, inventory, dodge, / jump. Oh shit. Okay. I have to figure out the dodging for sure. We've actually got a sit button. they need to rethink those default keybinds. It's definitely unnecessary to have a sit button. That could be a key combination. Use/build menu, look. Okay. I think. Remember to hit X a lot. True. Okay, chat. Oh, there's different layouts. Oh, there is one where they sort of fixed it. That looks better. Oh, that looks a lot better. Secondary attack is right trigger. And then RB as attack that's more like souls. And then blocks on LB. Oh, this looks much better. Run, cycle, hotbar. This looks better, right? This looks like it could almost live. This is my best chance because it looks very Souls-like. What's the difference here? It's weird. It's not that different. Oh, it kind of swaps those around. I see. Okay. I was actually had my hands on the mouse still. Fucking hell. Don't know about this. I need a drink. There is no sit button. True. How are we going to survive? X is useless now. I can't even remember what X even does. Oh, yeah, it's used now. Yeah, it's definitely useless. Definitely useless. It was way better when it was sit. Okay. Fuck. This is funny, chat. I kind of love that you've gone for this one because I've always wanted to try this. Alright, get me the fuck out of here, first of all. Oh, sprinting is not toggleable. Wait, I think there's a way to do that, isn't there? Isn't this it? Doesn't that make it toggleable? It does. Right, cool. We definitely want that for controller. I'm using the Xbox One controller. I do actually have an Xbox One. Or whatever it's called. Like Xbox One X or whatever it is. The current Xbox. Alright, well we can use other weapons now at least. Oh my god. Does our... How much... Oh shit. This is such a pain in the arse. I was gonna say... I don't know how much of a big deal the hotbar actually is. But I assume quite a bit. But we can actually use other weapons now, which is a big deal. How do I... How do we use this weapon? Oh, alright. So, oh, we figured out sitting. It is down. Right, it's up on the D-pad to equip something. It's X. Obvious. It's always X, of course. What am I saying? Okay. It's actually up on the D-pad. I'm guessing use just means like collect stuff. As long as you can take a good sit, everything will be okay. True. Alright, how do I even eat, chat? Oh, I see. X is used in the inventory. I understand what chat's trying to tell me now. Got you. If you switch the controller, I feel like 1 to 9 should tell you what buttons they are to equip your armor, etc. All right. Fuck. Well, I was trying to find an abomination, and now I'm pretty nervous about that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Trying to quickly play something. To burn it in a fight is going to be, like, terrible, right? What? So how do you... Okay, got it. Got it. Jesus. Should totally get eye brace on saying true. Bad tomatoes for practice. Well, I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh. Maybe I should practice a little bit on this leech. Okay. Let's fight this skelly. Oh, fuck. It feels kind of good, actually. I mean, it's definitely hard because I've never done it before, so I'm going to be dog shit. But I'm actually quite surprised how good the game feels on controller. This is hilarious. Hilarious, and you're still gonna be better at this game than most of us. I don't know about that. I appreciate the faith. Oh, I can't. Yeah, you can't sprint and equip. Okay, so let's just take it slow. I want to find an abomination. Wait, how do I... You know something we need to kind of figure out? If I place this, right? Oh, I then need to do this. Dude, this is going to be such a pain in the ass to like get a fire lit and not die. Okay. And then keep it repaired whilst dodge rolling with a controller. I'm glad you didn't use the classic padding, though. That looked really awkward. It looked fucking terrible. I don't know what insanity led someone to have a default control method of where there was a dedicated sit button on one of the face buttons. It's insane. This seems actually decent, these keybinds. Seems well thought out, actually. To be honest. Seems fine. It's like playing a whole new game. I feel like I just got a new video game. I feel like I do need to practice a bit, so... Yeah, don't jump onto a leech. I'm worried about wraiths. Oh god. Wrong button. I jumped out of the way though instead. They do just need a dedicated dodge button in Valheim. It would definitely improve the game feel of controller play, that's for sure. I'm pretty used to like holding right click and dodging. It's a lot better than pressing crouch and dodging. It's just faster. A dedicated dodge button would be cool, especially for controller players, because I have to like essentially tap LB. You know what I mean? I need to regen stamina a little bit. Oh my god, it's getting so dark. Oh, I don't have any torches on me. Well, this swamp is massive. At this rate, even if we... Oh my god. How do you drop something? Yeah, save. That's definitely what I was trying to do. How do we do it? How do you... Oh god, I heard a wraith. I just realized we're not going to have the space to pick up the roots after we even kill a abomination. You need to check controller, I see. Yeah, I got the controller challenge activated. Okay, here we go. Come to Papa. Don't you dare run away from me. Oh shit. I'm dead. I couldn't close. I forgot to close the thing. I need to light it first, and I totally forgot about that. It's so painful with a controller to quickly do this strat. Fuck, dude. Oh, max death penalty as well, so we lost everything. No. Oh my god, this is gonna be insane. Well. This is life now, chat. Yes. How do we drop something though? Seriously. Is there no Doesn't say. The fuck? Does anyone know how you actually drop something on a controller? If X is used something, it should... Is it just not possible or something? I don't get it. It has to be possible. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder if you do a key combination. You know, like... That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to find a key combination. I think it's left trigger and X for use. Okay, boom. Kind of makes sense, right? Because of how it is on PC. Alright, we've also got a troll near our bed, so that's definitely not terrifying either. This basically, we might just end up resetting the run, kind of being sent back to the middle. Right, so we just got our entire inventory deleted because max death penalty 1. Because it's currently active. If chat wants to save me from the pain of max death penalty, then someone will have to donate another $10 and win the vote to turn it off. But the damage has already been done. We lost an inventory. So we lost 5 totems. That are permanent losses, right? They don't respawn. So we have to find 5 more now for Yag. And, oh, I'm dead. And, what else did we lose? 10 with a bone. We do still have the bonfire, yeah, because it is placed over there, which is good. So we can still technically try and kill the abomination. Oh yeah, true. You could turn on button tips. I normally don't play with them because it's just annoying. But it might actually be helpful in this scenario. Wait, why are the button tips going away and then... Oh, okay. Well, they're on screen now. All the way back in loincloth mode, sad loss for sure, but there's a certain purity running around naked. True. Honestly, we were getting too close to beating the game anyway, for how far we are through the donation goal. That's probably a good thing. How do I use my ability? Okay, like that. Okay. Let's try a relock. Well, that's one speedrun strat. No chat on screen today? Really? That's not intentional. The chat There's been some outages that have messed with the chat overlay. If it's shit in the bed, I can put chat on screen in a different way. Let me look into it. One sec. Oh yeah, it looks like they're having technical problems again. They keep saying that something's going on with on the Twitch API side. Let me relaunch the app and see if it fixes it. Well, it seems to be working now. I don't know if it's going to work for YouTube or not. Let's see. Oh. It might take a minute to start working for YouTube because it doesn't seem to have recognized that there is a YouTube stream there. Oh, it says it's connected it. Yeah, I think it's fixed. It's needed a reset. I noticed that this app that I use for doing it has been keeping saying there's been like Twitch outages or whatever, or they were being restricted or something like that, and that they were working on it. And when it was fine when we streamed yesterday, by the time we streamed yesterday, and I think when I launched it today, it was happening. And I guess I just didn't relaunch it because now it seems fine. What's up, Abdul? I don't know if I want these button hints or not. The thing that annoys me about it, it's good to have hints when you don't know what button to press. It would be better if they just stayed on the screen, because them flashing on and off just inherently gets my attention and therefore is a distraction. Did I die with nothing? Is that what happened? Okay. Now you are definitely at a big disadvantage of a controller. There are lots of things that you can't do whilst moving. Oh, max penalty. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Be really cool if someone made a mod that just added an overlay that showed what world modifiers were currently on or off. Because it's just not worth it. I don't think me making it on the screen. We could. Got 6 more HP than I need. True. Alright, let's go. Torches are going to be our ultimate weapon. Did I die with a full stack or something? I didn't. We should make a... Oh my god. I'm gonna make another torch. I want to make a club. And then we should get some rocks. So we can make a stone axe. We're gonna need a hammer as well. Hopefully I want nothing to do with that troll right now. I'm really, really glad. Adol, I don't know what context you mean by fixed render issues. Are you talking about the game? And if so, what rendering issues? I don't know what you mean, bro. I'm glad we decided that the challenge modifiers it's just like only one at a time, because it would be so hard to keep track of what the hell is going on. Okay. Now let me think about this. Let's get some more wood. I was late to join today. Did you already talk about the possible server madness at $1,000? If so, you don't have to repeat it. I'll check the start of the stream later. No, I've only mentioned it once or twice, so it's fine. We can talk about it. Yeah. I have decided that at $1,000, that is what we're going to do. So if we accomplish the $1,000 goal, then I will make the next stream after hitting the goal will be a stream where I speedrun, but I will be on a server and I will make the server's password available in the chat. So anyone in the chat will be able to join the server at any time. And I'm even going to try and lift the player cap limit so more people can join, so that anyone can from chat will be able to join and help me along the way in a Valheim speedrun. The plan being that at the start of the run we prioritize portal mats, and that chat creates a village that stores resources I can use in the run, and I port back, and you guys will be able to hand me stuff, and or also port back to me if you want to follow me along. And it will be totally free for everyone to access. It will just be a one-off thing for one stream, to be clear. But that's what we will do for the next stream. If we hit the $1,000 goal. It'll be absolute chaos. And it should be hilarious. It may take, I want to say right now, just to get people's sort of expectations in check, it might take me a couple of days to get it all properly set up and tested. But if we hit that $1,000 goal, then the next thing we'll do on stream, the next stream will be that multiplayer stream. I'm looking for food. New category, community, backed random seed. 100%. True. There just no berries in this forest? Okay, here we go. Foggy.
Let's get our boy out of this max penalty thing.
Nice, Sandra. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. You're hitting it, Sandra, guys. We're going to trigger another poll. And they want you to get out of this max penalty thing. So exclamation vote space map to disable the map. Exclamation vote space combat to put the combat on max difficulty. Exclamation vote space drop to nerf the drop rates by 50%. Exclamation vote space portals to disable portals. Exclamation vote space fire to enable fire hazards. And exclamation vote space raids to double the raid rate. And exclamation vote space penalty to put the death penalty back to normal. Triggering the death penalty thing is, in a way, the awesome thing about it is like it only needs to be on once to just delete an inventory and have massive consequence to the speedrun. You know what I mean? And you can always just like periodically put it on and then it might delete an inventory. But once you've deleted an inventory, you've kind of done your damage, so you can move on to other chaos. Get your votes in chat. 50 seconds left. This is so hard using a controller, by the way. No map and max raids and sorting the death penalty out are tied right now. You only got 30 seconds, guys. So if you want one to win, get your votes in right now. Exclamation vote space map for no map or exclamation vote space penalty to put the death penalty back to normal. Get those votes in. 10, 15 seconds. It's neck and neck right now. If it ties, we'll just do another vote. Oh, I don't have another food. All right, I think that's a tie. Let's see. Yep. All right, that means another poll, chat. Exclamation vote space map for no map. Exclamation vote space combat to put the combat difficulty to max. Exclamation vote space drop to nerf the drop rate by 50%. Exclamation vote space portals to disable portals. Exclamation vote space fire to enable fire hazards. Exclamation vote space penalty to put the death penalty back to normal. This is where it's going to be. The nice chat wants to vote for the penalty to put the death penalty back to normal, to be helpful, to help us get us out of the situation. And the intrusive thoughts chat wants to make it even more chaotic. I think I'm just gonna go. There's not much we can do here, really. I'm just gonna start heading to where we were. Try and do this thing with the... We've actually got fuelings in the ocean. Oh my god. And in bushes. Well, that's an instant disaster. "40 seconds left, chat." Turns out spelling counts sometimes, my bad. True. Oh my god, there's multiple mosquitoes over there on the left. Just trying to avoid that. I'm sort of thinking if we can get some cloud barriers on the way, it would be good. Oh, the vote ended. What is it on? I think we had a clear winner this time. Penalty was the most voted option. There we go. The friendly chat. Dominating. The intrusive thoughts won temporarily. But now they just want to see progress. And Nisadra's quest was accomplished. We're now at 510. So we're over 50% now, officially over halfway. We're getting closer to the reality of the chaos multiplayer speedrun stream. Oh, there's another. Abomination over there. I feel like I've gotten several IQ points dumber using a controller. It's like I'm playing a whole new game. Yeah, we lost the crypt key. Yep. That's the thing on a speedrun, you're carrying everything you need to beat the game on you at any given time. So, pretty unfortunate. It's kind of fun playing Valheim with control, though, not gonna lie. It's definitely worse because you can't move and do stuff in the menu, which is fucked. But it feels nice though, in a way. I don't know if it feels nice for the challenge that we're doing right now, but it's still good. Still Valheim. Yeah. To go by the Elder again? Yeah. Maybe. Because we lost all our withered bones. So, maybe. What the hell are we even going to do about these guys, dude? It's so hard to do the repair stuff. Oh no! I forgot for a moment there that being in a menu makes us stop walking. Is there any food I can eat in my inventory? I don't think so. Oh, I can eat more blueberries. But it's not going to be worth it. We're not going to be able to do it in time. Because eating makes you stop anyway. And so does opening your inventory. We're just never going to be able to time that. I suppose having food on your hotbar with controller actually makes more sense than on PC. Yeah, this is a really bad swamp to be stuck in. It is full of stuff. What we need to do is get in a spot where he can't reach us. And then, oh fuck, he can't reach us there. What? No! I didn't think it was hit me. I was in a tiny hole. I was going to try and dodge into it. This is just the worst. At least we don't have Max Definitely on anymore. Doing this with a controller is just fucked now. Oh my god. For ages, I've been thinking it would be a funny idea to try and do a speedrun stream with a controller just for how bad it would be. The thing is, it's like anything else in the world of speedrunning. It's like, you can definitely just get good at it. I just found some deer meat, actually. Could be worth doing some cooking. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I think they might have just destroyed my bed. No, not yet. I'm gonna have to try and fight with an axe or something. Okay. Right. Crafting menu. Okay, we've lost the wood because we need it for the fire. It's so weird because I don't hate controller gaming by any means. I just find that for me personally, I'm just better with a keyboard usually. But one thing I will say is that now I'm on a controller, everything all of a sudden feels more chill, even though it's simultaneously more difficult. And fuck, they've aggroed the troll, and it just destroyed our bed, I think. And of course now he needs to get poisoned. That's GG. Well, not quite as bad as a reset, which we would happily do if we were really speedrunning. Gods are merciful? I don't think so. True. It's a shame that troll came over. So we need to sort of rethink the whole run. We probably should, honestly, do the first two bosses again. Truly. Okay. Because, yeah, we want we're gonna need the crypt key. And, you know, ET is not that difficult. So it's still gonna be the easiest way we can get a pickaxe, which is ultimately useful, you know what I mean? For other parts of the run. Man, I think they should seriously consider making it so that the game pauses when you're crafting on controller. Gonna say start like it's a new game. You need pickaxe and swamp key. Yeah. Does make a big difference though, even just knowing where, you know, the bosses are. So it's still got a lot more progress. Other than that, I don't think there is anything. Maybe aside from all of the iron that's outside of that crypt. Which that's probably not even worth going for. But yeah, there's pretty much nothing worth going back for. So fucking dumb as shit, bro. All right. Couldn't even fucking dodge it. We're now trapped in controller hell until the $600 mark. My God. It's like being a noob again. Does auto pickup just like disabled by default or something with controller? Or did I just turn that off anyway? Spawn area seems pretty... I don't know. It's not the worst, but seems like a bit of a shitty one. Oh my god, why? Oh, he was on fire, wasn't he? That's cheating. He was wet. All he said is wet. God damn it. All right. Yeah, I think the sooner I can get like flint stuff and get some food going, the better. Hopefully we can find a nice ball stone or something like that. Well, that sounded like a ball. There we go. Hallelujah. Praise our and Jesus. Let's actually get that on the go, like immediately. Remember that sit button, that essential button? Guys, make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's the best way. You can actually help out completely for free. Makes it more likely for content to show up in the recommended feed, which is a big deal for a YouTuber. For me and Nick. Okay, let's do the same again. Oh my god, everything just feels so slow. I'm getting to grips with stuff, but it just feels slow AF with controller. Dude, did we really get that many necktails? That's actually really good RNG. Oh god, it's gonna burn. Okay, cool. Oh my god, it feels like such a disaster to have to menu like that to deconstruct. Fucking hell. How do these controller players do it? In what dimension is this easier? I mean, I guess it's just what you're used to, I guess. But I know there are people out there that do play on PC, but with controller, and I kind of feel like... it makes sense if what you're doing is sort of like chilling back in an armchair or something like that, but... if you sat at your desk, just making life harder to yourself, not learning keyboard and mouse. Interested to see how you'll get the DSO controller. Yeah. It is going to be interesting. The neck. We're getting lucky with the neck drop rates. That's not a prompt to nerf the drop rates, chat. Don't do it. So, Diaz. Oh, we almost did it. Oh, I don't have the stamina to place. And I can't deconstruct whilst like this, I don't think, can I? Okay, I have to use the deconstruction hammer. Oh, no, I can. It's just LB. What we're talking about is not deconstruction hammer, is it? I have to do... Okay, cool. We almost did it. Don't put intrusive ideas into our heads. True. I shouldn't do that. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stream tonight, by the way, chat. I am pretty tired. Had a lot of late nights over the last several weeks. But we're going to keep continuing the challenge. Oh, actually, one thing that I need to keep forgetting to say. There'll be no stream tomorrow because I organized to like catch up with some friends tomorrow. But I should be streaming again on Saturday where we'll carry on. But yeah, the game jam just freaking... I stayed up so late. Like a few times in a row with the game jam. It was so crazy. And I basically just continued working almost as hard on other projects after the game jam. Then I got straight into this. That definitely could do with catch up on sleep. Speedrunning, that was insane. Oh, the game jam? Yeah. It was so fun to kind of speedrun making a game, basically. I enjoyed it so much, but definitely took it out of me. A little. But it's stuff like that like makes you tired and stuff. It's like cumulative, right? It's like if you continue eventually on... Oh, shit. With the like late nights and stuff. Eventually catches up with you, right? No one's like immune to it. So everyone's slightly different, I guess, for at what point they need to like catch up on some sleep, but in fact it's like all of us eventually, right? Where are we at with food? We've still got some more stuff to cook, actually. Oh, didn't realize I'd missed one. Oops. We should try and do Eikthyr though. ASAP. Let's see where we're at. Definitely need more wood and more stone to attempt Eikthyr. It's going to be pretty funny to do as well. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I just... Like within the last like 20 minutes, I just hit a brick wall and I'm now just like wiped. It's probably a good thing because I should try and you know, sort my sleeping pattern out a bit. It's a bit crazy at the minute. Where are we at? Okay. This is really just... This is the hardest complication of the run so far. This fucking controller stuff. Jesus. Definitely hoping chat campaigns to free us from this when we hit the next $100 threshold. I don't know how you do it. Stream multiple days in a row. I'm done for days after just 1 3-hour stream. Yeah, I guess I go through phases of like not streaming multiple days in a row as well. Because I do find streaming to be kind of tiring. But yeah, like for me, one of the things that what do I want to do here? Let me think about this. What are we missing for a bow? A small leather. For me, one of the things that I've recently figured out over the last month or so is that staying busy really helps with my anxiety. And that actually the thing that was leading to me getting like burnt out on certain things to do with content creation and streaming was more so to do with just working on the same task or tasks a lot. Because what would happen is I would get like kind of burnt out doing a certain thing, and so I would take a break, and then during the break my anxiety would just build. I've realized staying busy is really good for my anxiety, so my anxiety's like been in is the best place recently than it's been in a very long time. But and so what I've done is I've put a schedule together for myself where I also find like really strict schedules like really anti-creativity. Essentially it just like kills my ideas and my motivation. So I've used a couple of apps to help me put a structure together for my week. That's really been helping. But the way it works is it's like in the schedule is like do a stream related task 2 or 3 days a week. Do a video related task 2 or 3 days a week. Work on my game 2 days a week. Work on my game a little bit every night. Work out like 5 days a week. Stuff like that. But the way it's put together is like I can do any of those days on whatever day I want. And it's just when I do it, I check it off the list. And I have to get it checked off the list, if you know what I mean. That's how I've been doing it. And it's been working so good for me. And it's been really fun, actually, for me to, like, work on a video or a stream during the day and then end the stream and spend an hour or two coding before I go to bed. It's been really good for my productivity and for my anxiety. But because I've only been doing it for about a month, And I think I'm now reaching the point where I have been so productive, I am just starting to get tired now. You know what I mean? So I need to like chill a little bit. But the strategy of the thing is like no matter what. Oh, we need the trophies though, don't we? Forgot about that. Don't have any trophies. Part of the what I'm trying right now is that instead of like on days where I'm tired and I need a break or whatever, I still go through all of my tasks, not actually just do nothing. So like for instance, I would just work on, if like that day I need to like check off a game development task or like work on a video, I just make it so that even on a day off, I'll at least, you know, put a couple of hours into something, so I'm never doing nothing basically. Because it's I definitely realized that it's like the cycle of it's the cycle of working extremely hard and intense period of focus, and then getting burnt out, and the solution to that being periods of you know, non-productivity essentially because of it, because you're unwell, because you're having panic attacks or whatever. I've definitely realized that it's actually better for when I get burnt out to simply take a break with a different type of task. And if I'm actually just like tired, like actually tired in the sense that you do need to get some sleep and stuff like that, it's better to do a little bit of something at least to keep your brain active than it is to just do nothing. You know what I mean? Even in the days where you rest, just work less. If you need to work a lot less, then that's fine. But almost never totally not work, because I realized that it's all of the moments in between all of the activity where the anxiety builds. And you know, exercise and meditation and stuff helps regardless. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's really helped me a lot. I feel like I'm really close to figuring out my anxiety and being able to live, you know, more normally instead of being dysfunctional with it. Because I definitely go through like periods of time where I barely can function. But since I've been doing this, it's not been like that at all, which is awesome. But I am a bit of a maniac when it comes to hyper focusing and just like working a lot essentially on certain things. And there's definitely a point where it's like I need to make myself. I've been enjoying grinding stuff so much that I've been doing it, like staying up really late on certain things, because I do tend to hyper focus, which is really good for productivity. But I do need to be a little bit self-conscious of like, yeah, stop. If you're tired, go to bed, sort of a thing. So because I'm now a month into it, I'm conscious of the fact that I need a day or two. Tomorrow, I'm just going to do a little bit of work and play games with some friends to recharge a bit. And that'll probably help a lot. Frankly, I might start... I'll definitely do some work on some kind of video. Well, this will make a good video as well at some point. Oh, let's try and do a sneak on this deer now. We've got a spear. Wait. What's our secondary attack? Oh, I think it's right trigger. Nice. Great to hear how successful a new strat has been. Thank you. Yeah, my journey with panic disorder and stuff, which is ultimately what the problem is for me, it has been like, it's always just the case where I figure out things that really, really help. And then I just have to sort of like learn and adapt to fit them in my life. And then occasionally, you know, you have some like setbacks for one reason or another, but you just got to keep going and keep figuring out things. Maybe it's being a gamer or like programming or the, you know, making video games or whatever, but I do believe that it is a problem that I can solve, if you know what I mean. That it is like something I've accepted that it is just how I am, don't get me wrong, but I do sort of feel like I should be able to be very functional with it if I can just like figure out the sort of ways I need to live my life, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Not there yet, but I feel like getting close. Just gotta keep trying stuff, man. Sometimes you just get... it happens with me too. Like, every time I make amazing progress with my mental health and I'm feeling absolutely amazing, and then something happens and I end up having a panic attack. So that sometimes really upsets me. Like, I'll like break down in tears full on. Like, I don't care about admitting it. I don't care about proving any kind of toughness. I know the type of person I am. I'm fucking hard as fuck, mate, all right? I'm so hard, I'll admit to crying like a bitch. I don't care about stuff like that. No, see, the seriousness, it does. It's frustrating to have setbacks, but like, you do just have to kind of not give up on trying to figure stuff out and keep trying things, because I've discovered so many things along the way that really, really have been life-changing in how much they've helped with it. And it is, obviously, you always want it to be the last thing that makes it so you never have to go for it all over again. And look, and maybe it could be, but, you know, you have to be realistic. It's probably not going to be. And that's okay. It's like one step at a time. You just figure out things to feel better. And then over the course of years, you'll like feel amazing and functional. You know what I mean? It's like game development. It's like iterative. You're iterating on yourself. I have a job where I can pretty much decide myself when to do and what, and that is a bit of a struggle at times. I sometimes work flat for 12 hours a day for a couple of days and then do nothing for another couple. Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously my job is like that. I'm my own boss at doing content creation, and I can definitely be like that too. I might go like a week of just burning the candle at both ends, doing really hardcore work, and then if I want, I can just take a week to recharge after that. And sometimes the thing is about anxiety and stuff, right? It's not all bad. Like, a lot of people with anxiety, first of all, they tend to be perfectionists because they get anxiety about any given task they're working on. They also tend to be people that insist on doing things themselves, which can be counterproductive in some work environments, but it can also be really, really productive because that person is like a self-starter that, you know, you can count on to get things done. And one of the things that people with anxiety tend to do, and if you think about this, this is one of the reasons why I realized staying productive is so good for my anxiety. And if you look it up, there are psychologists talking about this. Like what I'm trying right now of just keeping my brain active, but if I need a break, just do a different task, is a thing being discussed by psychologists right now. But one of the things about people with anxiety is that they do hyper focus on tasks. Like if you can design a task, if you're a boss or if you're your own boss, if you can design a task in such a way that actually appeals and is like sticky and interesting for someone with anxiety, they will hyper focus and get that task done probably faster than anybody else, because there is something about the sort of anxious mind where your mind is sort of inherently overactive. That's kind of what anxiety is. Your brain's constantly overthinking things. The reason why people with anxiety tend to hyper focus is that if you channel that energy in the right way, you know, you stay in that moment because you somehow or another know that, you know, your brain is better when it's active. So you'll have a tendency to randomly do these like crazy hyper focus things. And that is something that you don't necessarily need to stop, because that's actually an advantage. You just need to make sure when you're hyper focusing is counterproductive. That's all. Like if it's too much, if you do need to get to bed or whatever, you know what I mean? Oh, you're both perfectionist? Yeah, exactly, yeah. I hear a deer, but I don't see it. We've got one trophy. Oh, there he is. Trophy, please. Nice. All right. So. Thanks for volunteering, Nick, to write a book. You know, it is something that, like, I do feel like sometimes it is really valuable to share knowledge from when you find things that help with stuff like this. If I ever do feel like I cracked the code for myself, maybe it would be a good book. It's funny though, I've never thought that I might be anxious. I don't feel anxious, or maybe I just don't recognize it for what it is. You're giving me something to think about. Yeah, maybe you're not. There is that all these things aren't necessarily symptoms of anxiety itself. It's just ways that your sort of brain might lead you down certain ways in life. I definitely wouldn't. Don't listen to me when it comes to diagnosis. Talk to a doctor for sure. Okay. I think maybe we trigger this as well. course he's gonna spawn on a slope again. Alright, not bad. For a controller. Not bad. Stamina. Yeah, I mean, I think Nicetra, like a lot of stuff we've been talking about the productivity stuff being a good thing to be sort of like always be doing something. I think it probably applies to lots of people that struggle with staying productive regardless of like mental health stuff. I think so. Yeah, if that sounds useful and interesting, it's definitely probably worth trying for anyone, to be honest. That was actually a pretty good Equia fight considering we're using a controller. We got it. I mean, it was nice that we didn't get the slide glitch. Watch this. After having to live with playing this with a controller, we're gonna end up doing like the freaking Valheim console speedrun world records or something. I tell you what I might do tomorrow actually is like shoot another members only video. The last members only video was like a little bit of like a, I don't know what you would call it, like a little bit of a video diary type thing. Just like what I've been up to with me just talking into the camera. I might do the same thing. Post that for members tomorrow, or at least record it. Nick, you handsome man. Thank you, Tom. How's it going, bud? In fact, I'm going back to the center like I'm trying to mount this trophy right now. But we don't need to. We already did that. We need to actually make a pickaxe. Hopefully at the next $100 threshold, someone will get us out of controller jail. This has been an interesting science experiment, and it is definitely very fun, and it has massive challenge. But something tells me it's gonna be brutal getting it done like this. Best challenge going today. Let's get the current biome you're in. So slow. It's so funny. All right, get that bow made. Should probably make some arrows as well. Might actually cut down a tree, imagine that. Right, I might get enough wood to make some arrows and a few pickaxes. I might call it for tonight. And yeah, just as a reminder, I guess I'll do a couple of things right now, actually, considering we're going to be streaming for a little bit longer. For anyone that doesn't know what the current event is, I'll briefly explain what it is that's going on, and then I'll tell you what the plan is over the next couple of days. So, first things first, you'll notice we've got a donation goal at the bottom of the screen. What we're doing in this current event is anyone who donates via the donation link that's pinned at the top of chat can get the same donation link if you do exclamation donate in the chat. It's the Streamlabs donation link. Anyone who donates via that link, regardless of what amount people donate, it adds to the bar at the bottom of the screen. Every $10 increment on that bar, it triggers a poll in the chat for all viewers, regardless of if they donated or not, regardless as if they're watching on Twitch and YouTube. Everybody gets to take part, right? And what that poll is for is, in that poll, you guys get to vote on turning off certain world modifiers in game. So, for example, you guys can vote on turning the map on and off. You can turn on making the max combat. You basically make the double difficulty or normal. You can nerf the drop rate by 50% or put it back to normal. Basically, you can toggle on all of these different world modifiers, right? Via voting on these polls. Every $100 increment on the bar, you guys get to change the current active challenge. And you can view the current active challenge at the top left of the screen. As you can see right now, it's controller only. So every $100 increment, for example, you can change it from controller only to invert my A and D keys. Make it so my character can't sleep. Make it so it's club only. Make it so I have a vegan character. No repairs. Invert my mouse. Or if you want to keep using the controller, you can vote for that again. That is what we're doing. Whilst all of that is going on, I'm essentially trying to speedrun the game simultaneously. And in this speedrun, I'm trying my best to do it quickly, but obviously when certain challenges are activated, it requires more sort of prepping, more caution. But also, I'm sticking to the same seed and I'm not doing resets. So we're continuing the same world every single day. So that's how that works. I'm going to be every stream. We're going to be doing this until we hit the $1,000 goal. When we hit the $1,000 goal, I'm going to do a one-off special event stream where it is a beehive, yeah. I'm going to do a one-off special event stream where I'll be speedrunning, but it'll be on a server. And we're going to drop the password for that server in the chat so that anyone in the stream will be able to join me during the speedrun and either help or hinder the run by helping me gather resources or chasing me down or whatever else. That's what we're going to do when we hit the $1,000 goal. It should be super fun. And I was just saying that tomorrow I won't be streaming tomorrow, however, because I've got plans. So I'm going to chill a little bit and catch up with some friends tomorrow. And I'll probably make some members only content. But the day after that, we should be back streaming again. Okay. Should do some more cooking. So yeah, that was to my point. That was the point in bringing it all up, is that at the next $100 mark, I was basically saying that this controller only challenge is so crazy that I hope people vote for a different one at the next $100 increment. So how to get me out of controller jail would just be to vote for something different at the next $100 increment. So that's what I was saying. It is a beehive, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to end a little bit earlier tonight because I need to get some sleep. So I'll probably see you guys on Saturday. Oops. I think you're getting pretty handy with the controller. Maybe you'll want to keep it when the next poll comes. Maybe. I'll definitely getting more used to it. That's for sure. Okay. All right. I think we're going to leave it there for tonight, chat. All right. Yeah. I need to get some sleep. Man, it's funny. I was fine when I started the stream, but I'm just gone so tired now. It's best to just get some sleep. But yeah, thanks for supporting the stream, everybody. I'm glad everyone's enjoying this challenge. It's super fun. We can maybe do it again. See, let me pause the timer. We can maybe do it again once it's over. But we're only halfway through the goal. We've got a while to go, yeah. So yeah, and hopefully you guys are excited to for that multiplayer stream. You know, if people aren't happy with that idea of being what happens when we hit the goal, we can you know, put it to a vote or something still. But I think it's a good thing, or maybe we can do that and some other stuff. I don't know. So still open to suggestions. We still got time. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Make sure you smash like if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitch, the best way to help me out totally for free is to head over to YouTube, smash like, smash subscribe, and don't forget to join the Discord, by the way. It's the best way to make sure you don't miss any live streams or videos. So go to the description or do it space your Discord in the chat for the link to join my Discord. And yeah, obviously you can also support the content by doing donations to take part in the event, YouTube memberships, Twitch subs. It all helps. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get some sleep, and no stream tomorrow, so I'll see you guys Saturday for more Valheim Madness. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.